Have you ever stood on the shore, watching the waves roll in, and thought, wait a minute, why do they keep coming? Do they ever get tired? Do they take days off? Do they clock out at 5 p.m. and go home? Because the ocean clearly didn't read the memo on taking a break. You stand there for 5 seconds, and boom. A few seconds later, another one. It's like Mother Nature hit play on an infinite loop and forgot where the pause button was. But here's the twist. Those waves rushing toward you are on T, actually the water traveling all the way across the ocean. The water molecules themselves are mostly just bobbing up and down in place, doing little circles like they're in an aquatic aerobics class. What is moving toward you is energy. Pure, wind-fueled drama, sliding across the surface of the sea like a rumor spreading through a small town. The water is just the messenger. So, where does this all begin? With one simple troublemaker, the wind. Even a tiny breeze brushing the ocean surface creates wrinkles, little ripples just a few millimeters tall. Think of it as the ocean frowning because someone woke it up from a nap. These tiny ripples give the wind something to grab onto. The longer and stronger the wind blows, the more energy it shoves into the sea, and those little wrinkles grow into proper waves. Eventually, gravity steps in to bring some order to the chaos. It pulls the taller waves down, creating a rhythm. The ocean starts to organize itself. Waves with a longer period the time between crests move faster. A wave with a 10-second period can cruise at over 15 meters per second. That's a giant slab of water zooming across the Pacific, faster than many Olympic sprinters. But here is a sneaky detail. The wave crest you see moving is as fast as the energy it carries. The energy travels in a group at about half the speed of the individual crests. This is why waves often arrive in sets. You'll get a quiet moment, then a series of bigger waves, boom, 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 and then another lull. The ocean literally breathes in intervals. Picture this: a massive storm rages in the middle of the Pacific, punching the water with wind for hours. Long after that storm dies down, the waves it created keep marching on, traveling for thousands of kilometers. By the time they reach a beach in California or Japan, they are the ghost of that storm, a memory carried in water. That's the ocean's version of I Never Forget. But the ocean doesn't just play one tune at a time, it's a full orchestra. Waves from different storms, created days apart and miles away, overlap and interact. Sometimes they stack on top of each other, creating massive peaks out of nowhere. Other times they cancel each other out, resulting in an uncannily flat patch of water. This chaotic symphony is why even supercomputers can't predict the exact shape of every single wave. They can only guess the probability. The ocean is chaotic, but it's a musical chaos, and what you see on the surface is just the opening act. Beneath the waves, in the deep, dark ocean, are giants. At the boundary between the warm surface layer and the colder, denser water below, roam internal waves. These waves can be hundreds of meters tall, but they move silently, never breaking the surface. They are the unseen workers of the deep, dragging oxygen down and pushing nutrients up, keeping the ocean alive. Without them, the deep sea would suffocate. There, the night shift, stocking the shelves while no one is watching. As waves approach the shore, things get even more interesting. The seabed starts to grab at the bottom of the wave, slowing it down, but the top of the wave keeps moving fast, causing it to bend and turn. This is called refraction, and it's why some bays are calm and protected. The waves bend away from them while rocky headlands get relentlessly smacked, as if they owe the ocean money. Finally, the wave gets too tall and steep to hold itself together. It trips over the shallowing seabed and collapses. This is the break we all know and love. Sometimes it's a gentle spilling break, and other times it's a powerful, crashing tuba-giant watery guillotine. And just when you think you've got the coast figured out, the ocean throws in rip currents. These are deceptively calm-looking channels of water rushing back out to sea, like they're late for an important meeting. They can move faster than an Olympic swimmer. If you ever get caught in one, the rule is simple. Don't fight it, don't panic. Swim parallel to the shore until you're out of the current, and then head back to land. Of course, we can't forget the moon. It's the drummer in this grand ocean band. Its gravity pulls on the planet, creating huge bulges of water that we experience as tides. The tides are the slow, steady heartbeat of the ocean. The waves are the faster rhythm layered on top. Motion upon motion, all happening at once. But here's the most mind-blowing part. Even after the biggest storm, the water right in front of you at the beach is mostly the same water that was there yesterday. The waves moved energy across the entire ocean, but they didn't drag the water along for the ride. The ocean is basically a giant messaging system. Storms send out postcards in the form of waves, and beaches receive them hours or days later. So, why do waves never stop? Because the universe is always seeking balance. The sun heats one part of the planet more than another, creating pressure differences. That pressure difference creates wind, and the wind creates waves. As long as the sun shines, the air moves, the earth rotates, and the moon tugs. Waves will keep rolling in. It's an endless, unstoppable applause. The ocean is a restless storyteller. Every wave is a message from somewhere else, a memory from a distant storm. And every time you stand at the water's edge, watching them roll in, you're listening to the planet breathe, never stopping, never sleeping, and never repeating the exact same pattern twice. And that, in itself, is beautiful. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the ocean's rhythm, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us.